Yes, Daddy.
What's good, YouTube? It's Jay here, and today I've got an absolute treat for all of you. Today we finally got our hands on the first ever Empire War 4.0 remake, Empire War Remake 4.0 Alpha. I'm one of the alpha testers. There are about a couple dozen of us or so, but we finally got our hands on this new version, which features an overhauled Galactic Conquest, a new ground unit system. For the first time ever, we've got full working ground combat in Empire War Remake, some changes to space battle, some changes to maps and stuff. This is actually the second time I'm recording this because I had a weird audio bug with Empire War earlier, but nonetheless, my hype is still the same. We've got a lot to go through. Okay, so this is going to be my second time kind of recording through all of this because I ran into a bit of an audio bug pretty much. We're going to leave all this information on screen for you because I've read some of it already, but this is all a lot of information for you to just kind of go over and reread everything, or read over and stuff. It just tells you how some of the factions work, how your factions work, how economic stuff works pretty much. But I'll leave this all up here for you to read. We're starting our Galactic Conquest off with all of the tech levels completely unlocked so I can get the full experience and hopefully check out a lot of cool new units. So one of the first things we're going to go over is the entire change to the Galactic Conquest, how everything looks. This is the new Galactic Conquest. This is the new map for this 145 planet monster of a of a conquest, man. Let's start off by just taking a look at all the new things that are kind of featured here. So one of the new things are sectors. Sectors are basically a culmination of a variety of different planets and stuff, so you don't have to just stuff like 30 different planets in to compromise for one sector. But these sectors bring in a lot of money. They have a lot of high population because, again, it's all based on a lot of different planets in one system. For example, the Senex Juvix sector, its population is high and its mineral deposits are high. Now, you can't sit here and tell me this doesn't kind of remind you of Mass Effect a little bit. From both a design standpoint to just a flavor text standpoint, it gives me some serious hardcore Mass Effect vibes, and I absolutely love that so much about it. We've got a lot of different planets to explore. There are a lot of different sub-factions. For example, we've got the corporate sector, and the corporate sector and all these other minor factions, some of them have just like their primary star systems. So the corporate sector, like this cluster, is the corporate sector, and then their capital is Bonodan. I love that so much. Like I said, it keeps you from having to shove like 1,000 different planets in for the sake of lore or whatever. But we got many factions. We've got CSI remnants. I know they have some factions over there. We've got one at Mustafar. Yeah, we just got a variety of different mini factions. We've got Republic Loyalists, which are going to be mostly comprised of, you know, Republic era vessels, Venators, Arquitans, you know, Acclimators, whatever you want to call it. And there's just a lot to really explore. The whole population system has been completely redone. I don't know how you're supposed to actually get over here. The Utegetu Nebula. Shell Nebula could do that supernova located in one space between the Anderson and the beginning of Chiss space. Interesting. Then we've also got these Imperial warlords, these Imperial traders, or whatever you want to call them. These green, like these light green factions. These sub-factions move. All of the primary sub-factions actually actively go out into combat. So that's something to just keep in mind. Well, looks like we've got also the Chiss Empire, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so yeah, we got all this Chiss stuff over here, man. There's just so many different like mini factions to kind of go through. We've got the Rakata Prime and in all of its glory, which for some reason has quasars and stuff in orbit of the planet. We've got Jeddah, which is literally in the middle of nowhere. We've got what I'm gonna assume is another Imperial trader kind of force, I guess. We've got Scarif with Director Krennic above it, which is pretty cool actually. I'll leave his little lore card up here. He commands the Aspiration, and for some reason it's a Venator class Star Destroyer. We've got Dala and stuff in company over here. We've also got the entirety of Hutt space. The Hutt factions are a thing. All these planets belong to the Hutts, and they will actively expand and try to take things out. Everything else pretty much in orange are mostly pirate-based factions. All of these like gray color planets they actually belong to the true Empire, which it can be a little confusing, I can admit, from the planets that are unoccupied, but you know, you'll get used to it over time. All these gray planets belong to the Empire. We're playing as the Rebellion also, and this is kind of what we're starting with right here. Garrisons are almost completely randomized. I don't know if they're randomized for the Rebellion yet, because we've started like 2 or 3 different Galactic Conquests now. But I don't think the Rebel factions are randomized yet. But let's just take a minute, like I said, to appreciate everything. This is the new Planet Zoom In UI. It looks super crisp, clear, and concise. It's so visually good to look at. I love seeing the planet off on the side right here. Oh man, so we got a lot to really break down and just kind of gain an understanding of how everything works. So we got new space colonies, which are basically our planet's space stations. In a sense, they're just called space colonies. I think these provide population. I'm not entirely certain yet. One key thing to note too is there are new unit costs for garrisons. So garrison units now incur a penalty when destroyed to repurchase. Basically, they cost because when they're lost, Jesus Christ, I cannot speak. When they're lost or when they're destroyed, you have to purchase new ones. So garrisons, in a sense, are almost no different from the buildable units. Buildable units could just travel around pretty much. Garrison units were destroyed, they give you a cost. And here's just kind of a listing of all the costs. So like an X-Wing squadron will cost you about 300 credits, and so on and so on and so on. I mean, realistically, it makes sense. It's definitely going to make adjusting to combat a little different, but I like that system because it makes you have to be a little bit more, I want to say, careful with your garrison units. You just don't throw them into the fray and let them just get devoured and whatnot. They've also introduced a lot of new space filters. I believe a lot of this is in combination with the Reikon and the Rebellion too, because both of these mods actually work really close together. And then yeah, we'll also be going over the ground stuff in a minute, but yeah, let's just finish looking at all the space combat stuff. So we've got a few new units to kind of look at. We've also got the X4 gunship and the B-Wing turbo laser variant. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, this version sees 3 ion cannons replaced with 3 light turbo lasers. So its armor is heavy. It's got 3 light turbo lasers, 2 light lasers, 1 heavy laser, 2 advanced proton torpedoes, 1 ion torpedo. So basically, the B-Wing is just the murder them all ship until you get the K-Wing as the New Republic. We've got administrative offices buildings. So let's see what these actually do. Centralizing the bureaucracy of collecting taxes. Okay, so that helps with money. These help with money. Next, we got the minor construction shipyards, which basically, I've read over this already. They can be used to construct like Corvettes and stuff. In order to actually upgrade these, I believe you already have to have like newer, or you have to have at least bare minimum a tier 2 station in order to go to the next tier. So the higher, all the construction yards are basically based off of the tier of your station, kind of how it works originally with Empire War. So we're gonna go ahead and start construction of a level 3 colony. We've got a whole new units roster to really go through with the space station. So we've got the level 2 shipyard, which can build frigate classes and probably something slightly heavier. We've got satellite grids, which actually you don't have to pay for if only a couple of them are destroyed. If all of them are destroyed, then you're gonna pay for that. Actually, you're gonna have to completely rebuild all of these again. So if all of them aren't destroyed, you keep them. If all of them are destroyed, you got to rebuild it again. We've got Golan 1 stations. Now you're gonna notice this Golan is grayed out, but that's because all space stations also have a population limit, which makes sense. They have a population number. So Golans, for example, you get 2 of these Golans. They are 30 population points just for both of them combined. It's to prevent, I guess, structures from being spammed in orbit at almost no cost, kind of how that really happens in a lot of other mods, which usually only, enforce some kind of like credit costs, like there's some kind of background credit costs you got to pay for in order to maintain these stations. No, these actually just have roles with the actual overall population, which is kind of crazy. So that's everything we can kind of look at over here at Hall. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dantooine really quick. To see if we've got anything else over here. We've already got a level 2 station here. We've basically got the same things over here, so we really won't look too hard at that. I think our holdings at Yavin offer a more variety of different units. So okay, so yeah. We've got a tier 2 shipyard. Now what's interesting is if it wasn't for the population cap, I could actually build the major construction yard. I think this just depends on what planet you're above, maybe. I don't really know. I do like how all of the like planetary descriptions I love that, like it tells you the population is medium, like the mineral deposits are mild. Like I love that kind of detail so much. Right here, we've got a gas refinery, so we could actually, as it says in the description, if you've got a gas giant in the vicinity, you can actually build gas refineries, which will bring you a set of income. We've also got a research institute over here, which allows you to check out different planetary upgrades and stuff, or overall tech upgrades. I don't see the option to actually build that over here, but I don't really think it's supposed to be an option over here. So yeah, that's kind of a breakdown of most of the new stations and stuff and how that all overall works out. We'll start construction on all of our primary stations, get them all upgraded to tech level 3, and then we'll explain a little bit about the ground system. So first, we've got new allied smugglers, which can be used to steal 50% of the income of a planet. Then we've got the new regiment system. You can build all these regiments if you build the respective buildings. So if you build like the workshop, you can build all of these like tank-based regiments, and regiments replace like individual units. So in a sense, when you build a regiment, you get multiple units. So for example, with the light tank regiment, you get 6 volunteer teams, 2 anti-vehicle teams, 2 T1Bs, 2 T2Bs, and 2 AA5 hover trucks. You get a lot of units with these too. And I don't know what their in-combat population cap is supposed to be, because I know with the ground combat, particularly in this mod, it's meant to be focused heavily on that big team kind of battle. Think Halo, like big team, well not Halo, but it's meant to be like a Battlefront type deal where there's so many units to play at once. Now, one of the key things to note is without the training grounds, all these are significantly more expensive. This will be around 14,000 credits. This will be around 8,000 or 9,000, something like that. These are significantly more expensive. The training grounds cuts the cost of all the regiments in half. So build these if you want to focus a planet towards building infantry and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. One thing I don't know is if you could build multiples of these facilities. I don't think you can. It would make sense if you couldn't. But yeah, okay. So that's pretty much a breakdown of everything. We've also got the Sith. This is the Sith system over here. I do notice that these units are actually a little randomized, because last time I loaded this up, these were not the same. That's actually pretty interesting. That's really interesting. So yeah, units are pretty randomized. Because this used to be a Horror class destroyer. These are Centurions now. There's a Horror over here originally. Which kind of sucks. I would have loved to have fought the Horror, but whatever. Okay, so now that we've kind of broken all of that down pretty much, let's start out by expanding a little bit, checking out some things, and yeah. So based off when I first started the original recording, the first set of planets kind of close to the rebellion are easily conquerable. You can just take them for free. Okay, so we're gonna take that one, build up all the stuff on it. The same can be said for Arda over here. You can just take that. One thing to note too is we've also got the Hapes Consortium, and they have a decently sized military force. They've got Metok squadrons. Yeah, solar sails. What the heck? You got Prince Isolder in the Song of War. Okay, Isoders will do whatever it takes to protect his people from darkness. Commands the Battle Dragon Song of War to lead the royal Hape fleet in the field of battle against Hape. First, one Battle Dragon to rule them all. Blah. Okay, so that's a lot to take in. All these planets have individual independent faction shipyards too, and some of them are very heavily guarded. We got a Golan 2 here, and I believe on Coruscant over here we've got a Golan 3 orbital station. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to fight against. We are playing on easy just to get a bit of a feel for everything, really. Let's go ahead and build all this stuff up. You might as well just get it all out the way. And then once you gain the appropriate amount of population, we'll put a new gas refinery over here. Derillion should also be conquerable as well. Like I said, there are a few gifted planets to you at the start, so do with that as you will. But like I said, just you want to act on it as quickly as possible, because some of the other factions do in fact move around. Okay, we've got population to build a few new things. We can build some of the tank regiments and stuff, which don't take up a lot actually. So we'll build a couple of these over here, and I think we'll build a couple over here. They're expensive, but we have the money to kind of sustain it right now. We can also build mining facilities on this planet. Only after a local mining company and additional mining companies be constructed. So it's kind of similar to the last video I made with Empire War Remake ground combat. You still have these local mining stations, but they're not the end-all be-all. You can build a variety of different units now for income. Okay, so yeah, the Derillion is conquered. Let's go ahead and build it up a little bit. This planet is also built up. This is Arda, so we'll put another local mining company on it. We've got everything we kind of need over here, so we won't focus too heavily on not building up these other planets with garrison units and whatnot. We got all the money we need out of them, or all the we have a purpose for it. Let's see here. We put another local mining facility here. This is at 80%. Then we'll be able to see what else we can build. But I love this nebula system, man. It encompasses so many different planets, like so many individual planets, while keeping some of the most important ones in Star Wars history kind of just out there. I love this system so much. Now, one of the goals we're going to want to get is we want to reach Sullust. Sullust is heavily guarded, though. It's got 2 Dauntless classes, some Crusader class corvettes, some Quasar fires, you name it. We've got anti-air tower defensive grids. That's also some of the new structures. Some of the pirates have anti-air turrets. They actually recently got nerfed too because they were kind of powerful, like ferociously powerful. This is good enough. But I really want to show off some of this crazy, ridiculous ground combat. And now with this local mining company built, we can build, what else? A local mining company, only after a local mining company is built. Okay. We'll just go ahead and do that really quick. Put up some gas. We'll put up a gas refinery, singular. Let's see. Just get all these going right now. Get as much income as we can going. Get it all out the way. We can also potentially queue production for our Liberator class, but I don't think we're going to need that yet. Now, let's consider our options of attacking a planet. I want to get into combat as quickly as possible. With the last recording that I did, it took me almost 30 minutes to get into combat because of some tech issues I was having. But that is not the case now. We'll go to Certain Pedal and see what we can do there. And then we can also upgrade our shipyard technically to tier 2 over here, but we don't really have the money for that yet. Getting money established is more important than actually building units right out the gate. Let's see here. Yep, let's just let all that stuff kind of build up. And then we'll engage into our first ever space battle in the Empire War Remake 4.0 Alpha. Now, before I start this, I'm going to include my original reaction to seeing this map, because I know people also don't really like watching 30 minutes of me just kind of prepping and building everything. So, we'll just
Light Corvette standing by.
What the fuck? Bro, what the hell is this? Holy smokes! When I say it's amazing, I mean that. This is one of the most beautiful maps I have ever seen in my life.
Light Corvette standing by.
In all my years of playing Empire War Remake, or Empire War in general, this is undeniably one of the most beautiful maps I've ever seen.
Jumping to light speed. Setting course for hyperspace.
Okay. Here we go again.
Let's get all of our units kind of jumped in. I'm not gonna call them the fighters because the last time I did that, they got absolutely demolished. So we're gonna hold off on that a little bit.
We'll get there, sir.
This is just so. Look at this.
Frigate reporting.
Okay, so the Nebulon also has new abilities too, as repair drones now, which is pretty cool. A lot of the units for the Rebellion have power to engine abilities. Oh, perfect. Let's focus our fire down on that Nebulon over there, everybody. Then we'll start calling our starfighters from distance. I think U-Wings low-key need a bit of a health buff. From my experience so far, they're still pretty underpowered.
U-Wing standing by.
In terms of health, anyway.
Frigate reporting. I'm on it. Open fire.
It's also taking a lot of effort to actually destroy these ships too. Let's back up a little bit. Send the fighters in, help them out.
Accelerating to attack speed.
Corvette standing by. Move over, Y-Wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys need a lift?
Invasive action.
Trying to put this healing bubble out.
Watch out.
Yes. Watch it.
Okay.
Coming around.
There's so many micro vessels. Holy smokes.
Let's make it happen.
Let's do full power weapons on the Marauder Corvettes. See if we can pick them off from distance.
Ready to engage.
Okay. There we go. The shields are down on that.
U-wing standing by.
Excellent. We got reinforcements inbound and a lot of them.
Standing by.
I think our Corvette got destroyed too. They did. Okay.
You guys need a lift?
Are we still dealing with fighters over here? We're not. Okay, let's back off a little bit before those reinforcements reach us.
Roger that.
We've pretty much pushed these guys away. They have a lot of health though. They have a lot of shields. Shields are no joke.
We got a delivery to make.
Arquitans are moving in as well. Huh.
We're wasting time.
Okay, let's call in some Y-wings. We're struggling a little bit here.
U-wing standing by.
You. Put that healing bubble down. Yeah, we're having a bit of a difficulty killing some of these guys.
Fire.
Yeah, these guys actually have some health. Like some legitimate health.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Watch yourself, you're a very popular target.
We got a delivery to make.
Okay.
Jumping in.
Let's concentrate some effort on taking out these individual like Corvettes.
Wasting time.
Okay.
Break right.
This guy is taking a beating, man. Wait. Where's our other one? It's right here. We might be able to save it.
Under control. U-wing
Okay.
standing by.
Lots of fighters are still making their way through this entire fleet, but we can't deal with them all right now. Okay, that Nebulon's almost dead.
Copy that.
Break right.
These guys are very tiny targets too. Combat's looking really smooth. No FPS issues so far. Everything's looking crystal clear.
Delivery to make.
Waiting orders.
Okay, we actually saved that Nebulon. Nice.
We're wasting time.
Do we still have those Y-wings? We do not.
Engaging the enemy. C-95 standing
Okay.
by. Initiating attack sequence. U-wing standing by.
Let's help these guys out a little bit.
You guys need a lift?
4, I'm right on
Standing
top.
by. Provide cover fire.
Okay.
Standing by.
Yeah, so we're doing a number on those guys. We've destroyed pretty much everything else. Let's take out the last of these little Corvettes right here. These Interceptor
We
4s.
got a delivery to make. Weapons online.
Okay, back off a little bit. Let's start on a healing bubble. Get you all fixed up.
Fire at will.
Man, this looks so good, dude. Just look at those turbo lasers popping off, man. Woo! That sun in the background, dude. Oh my god, I love it.
Take out visual scanning. All right, let's do
All
it.
right,
Firing
all
up
fighters
the
back off. We'll deal with the last of those guys.
U-wing standing by. Commencing sweep.
Okay. Let's start moving forward a little bit, everybody. I can't wait to really do some just ferocious, big capital ship battles. I can't wait. I'm gonna turn my light on. There we go. Looks a little bit better. Okay. Here come more reinforcements. We got a Tri-Remy class Corvette. Let's take this out.
We got a delivery to make. Ready to engage. Sir?
This looks so impressive, dude. Honestly, like this is the coolest map I think I've ever seen in a mod. Easily.
We're wasting time.
Woo! What an explosion sound.
Standing by to provide cover
Okay.
fire.
Keep it going, everybody. Got more Corvettes inbound.
U-wing standing by.
I'm on the leader.
Here we go. Throw another healing bubble down.
You guys need a lift. Weapons online.
Moving into position.
These Corvettes won't stop pushing us, man. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
We got a delivery to make.
Lock on the tertiary target.
There we go. It's just turbo laser spam. Holy smokes, dude. Just look at all this. This is the coolest. The Marauder Corvettes look unnecessarily sexy in this, too. Like, good lord. What are you even shooting at, guys? Oh, we're shooting at fighters.
U-wing standing by.
Okay. There we go.
I'm on one.
I like how it took a second for the turbo lasers to shoot backwards, too. They all had to rotate. All right.
Need a lift. Let's make it happen.
Let's regroup, everybody. I don't know if these units have self-healing. Holy smokes. There's actually a larger breakdown for how weapons work than I realized. 6 models per squadron. Let's see. Ion torpedo. So wait, what does this all have? One ion cannon, 13 million torpedo, one ion torpedo. One ion cannon, powerful debuff, mid-range, good versus shields, very accurate, 25 damage versus S armor. I don't know what S armor is. Applies minus 50% power to fighter bomber for 8 seconds. Proton torpedo, ignore shields, good versus armor. It's a little inaccurate. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just reading everything right now. There's so much information to really take in. The New Zealand concussion missiles make it should be against the really debuffing. Okay. So missiles actually do some like significant debuffs too. That's crazy. We're approaching the station now.
Enemy spotted.
Concentrate all fire on that station. Gonna put this defensive bubble like right here. Just kind of gonna keep our starfighters out of range.
Target those lasers.
We're wasting time.
Actually, on second thought, that's not really doing much because their shields are holding. Let's fast forward this a little bit.
U-wing standing by.
Okay. There we go.
Commencing sweep.
Put this down, just make sure you all stay alive. Okay. So yeah, those bombers did a significant number on their shields. All right, perfect. Excellent. Good shooting, everybody. Did we lose something?
Delivery to make. Standing by to provide cover fire.
Did we just lose something? That explosion was too good.
We're wasting time. U-wing standing by.
Also, I like this model of the U-wing. It's like a white colored kind of variant. I like this model a lot. It looks good. Oh man. There we go. These explosions sound good. They sound really good. Okay, so we lost a Corvette and then probably a few starfighter groups. I want to say. Okay, there's that. Okay, so we kept everything alive somehow. What? I ain't mad. I'm not mad. I'm just surprised. Let's put a few. We'll play our role as a rebellion for a little bit. We'll put a few like basic rebel starfighters in production, pretty much. I'll send these guys over here. No enemies are with our range to attack us aside from maybe the Empire is selling on, but these guys are heavily cut off from the rest of their forces, so I'm not really too concerned about them. Okay. Okay, we got a lot of money from these things, man. Woo! Look at all these units we got available. So yeah, one of the cool new things with this mod now is you get access to a wide variety of units thanks to the like increase in the UI bar. If you have a 1080p monitor, you can now see everything on one menu. It's insane. Okay, so the gas refinery gives you, let me see. Okay, so I think that actually just gives you the unlock for the actual gas refineries itself. I think. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, no, here it is. Base income 500% increase. Okay, so these are just extensions of that, pretty much. That's cool. So this is what? Additional minus increase to production. What's the difference between 1 and 2? We'll build a 2. I don't know what the difference is, but we'll build it. You bet your sweet bippy we are. For the record, I don't expect to complete this entire Galactic Conquest in our Let's Play because this version is being consistently updated, and that usually requires us to completely restart the entire thing. So don't expect me to continue this, to like successfully continue this. And some of these fighters over here, the last of these forces have finished production. Actually, we might get a starfighter regiment going as well. Let's do that. Okay. So this is building right now. Let's go ahead and start construction on the gas depot. Now, I noticed we unlocked freighters at this planet when we finished building our gas depot. But that wasn't the case for the other planets. We'll put all of our buildings right here. Let's see, what kind of freighters do we have right now? We've got access to the Quasar class freighter. They all have population consumption as well, obviously. Let's go ahead and do all that. The Republic Loyalists, again, are also their own independent faction, and they are very capable of moving and expanding. They have a lot of forces. The Kashyyyk system is also under control of the Republic Loyalists as well. I wouldn't like put the Republic Loyalists as literally like the Republic Reborn type. You know, they're just factions that still use Republic era vessels. I highly doubt they're like clone troopers and stuff. It's just factions using Republic era vessels for their own benefit. Okay. This finished building. Excellent. Some of the units have the same like galactic icons, so don't be confused by that too hard. This planet has anti-air defenses and stuff too, so we gotta be watchful of that, mindful, whatever. We honestly might need more to take this planet, if we're being realistic here.
Construction complete.
Okay, so yeah, these are just, I don't know how many structures you can build in space.
Building cancelled.
Can you build unlimited structures in space? That's the vibe I'm getting right now, man. Okay, and I guess we'll just plop one more mining facility here, I guess. Okay. Let's do this ground invasion. Okay. We'll wait for our next money cycle to come through. There we go. Okay. So yeah, a lot of it's still unfinished. There's some new things and stuff to be added, some more changes, some more graphical overhauls, UI changes, etc. Okay, so you get a lot of units to start with. Woo! Holy smokes! This is gonna be the sexiest T4B I've ever seen in my life. What the hell? Interesting.
We're ready. I hope you're sending me towards the function.
Okay, we got it. Wow, we have a lot of units to work with. Holy smokes. Okay, so we've got 25 infantry squads.
Battle, sir. On my way, sir.
Let's go ahead and transport them all over the place.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't think we can fit them all in here. Okay.
Circuit established. Blaster charged and ready.
Whoa, what the hell? Okay.
Standing by. Trooper geared up.
Let's make sure I don't know. Wait, hold on.
Ready for command.
Let's move these guys to safety.
All lights are green.
Slowly start moving these tanks up a little bit.
Charged.
Ready for action.
Oh, we can actually call them more stuff. Okay. So this takes up to let's make sure we try to understand the ground combat a
Ready
little
to
bit.
deliver.
What is this? Fortify, halts movement, increase the fire rate and defenses slightly. Oh, so this is the new engine shutoff ability that they have. We can do that for tanks now. Okay, let's halt. Let's see. Weapons. There's medium, heavy, and super armor. Okay. AP missiles. I don't know what AP missiles are. Okay.
Preparing assault salvo. Suppressive fire.
Let's call in
Alert and
let's actually move our infantry. Let's move our infantry guys behind these guys a little bit.
All lights are green. Stand clear.
Okay. That's a lot of infantry. Holy smokes. Okay, so infantry are very effective at this, by the way.
Go ahead. Attack order confirmed.
Let's take this out.
Ready to deliver.
Reporting in. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Okay.
Anyone's waiting
Let's get these guys back over here. We need the infantry units badly. There's so much happening right now.
Ready and waiting, son. Cover tech ready.
Okay. We gotta organize, man.
I'm set to go.
Let's see. Are these good against anything? Does it have weapons? Oh, this SLB doesn't have weapons.
Trooper
Oh,
reporting
snap.
for duty, sir. I'm ready to get
Okay,
my
so what do we
hands
got
dirty,
here?
sir.
We've got Plex Train Volunteer. Okay.
Holding steady.
There's a lot of infantry units, man.
Reporting for duty.
There's a lot to manage.
Lights are green.
Have a transport activated. I've got a clear channel. Go ahead. If anyone's waiting
Okay.
for a ride out there, I'll
Oh wait,
find
these are different.
you. Ready,
Oh,
waiting,
so these are the actual transport or tank variants. Interesting. Okay.
Got the target on my scanner. Have a transport activated.
Okay, here we go.
Trooper here. I've got a clear channel. Let's get my helmet on.
Holy smokes.
Attack tank copies. Main cannons charged.
I'm here,
Okay.
Commander. You don't have
Holy smokes, dude. There's so many units.
I'll find them. Send those Imperials back. We're ready when you are. What do you need?
There's so many infantry units, dude. Holy smokes.
Ready and waiting.
I did not mean for you to come over there, buddy. That's okay.
Ready and dangerous, sir.
Infantry units back up. Let's get the hell out of there.
All set to go.
Okay.
Have a transport activated.
Lots of units all over the place. These guys have some range. Holy smokes.
Just get me into battle, sir. Circuit established. Blaster
Okay.
charged and ready. Trooper standing by. We're on it, sir. Trooper geared up.
Oh, we can't. Oh, we can't put these guys right here. Okay, well that's fine. We'll leave them to guard the landing zone.
I've got a clear channel.
Uh,
Go ahead. If anyone's waiting for a ride out there, I'll find them.
Okay. There's so much happening right now.
That course is plotted. Data computer adjusted.
Okay.
Ready for action. On course.
You guys, let's get you all grouped up over here.
Alert and active, sir. Reporting in. Trooper reporting for duty, sir.
Range is not a factor in the is a factor in this mod, by the way. So many infantry, so many things have range that you wouldn't expect them to have range.
Double time. Yes, sir. I'll get there as quickly as possible.
Let's get them all in these little hover tanks over here,
Waiting, sir.
so we can actually get back into the actual combats.
Holding steady. Trooper moving out. Trooper reporting for duty, sir.
Hey, you guys come back over here.
Underway. All set to go.
I'm just trying to get everything figured out, man.
Have a transport
Bear with me, okay?
Course plotted. Patrolling. Establishing control route.
There we
I've
go.
got a clear channel.
All right, these guys have all of our infantry units.
Go ahead.
Let's send them over here.
Transport active.
The maps are meant to be like big and huge for like big battles and stuff.
Got him standing ready. All weapons loaded.
Okay, let's move over here.
Trooper here. Let me get my helmet on.
Let's put you right right
I'll
here.
go. If anyone's waiting for a ride out
So yeah, it's a matter of just figuring out what works. Okay, so it's just a matter of knowing like what works with what, pretty much. Like heavier tanks kind of suck against infantry units. Okay. You guys assume a defensive position like around here. We'll deploy some troops to take this landing zone.
Yes, sir. Ready to deliver.
You're gonna go back over here because you're heavily damaged.
I'm set. We'll cover the target area, sir. Just give the order, sir.
Ready for command.
I'm here, Commander.
Secure this. There's so much to like kind of take
What
in,
do you
man.
need? Kicking into
Okay,
gear, sir.
back in there you
Lights
go.
are green.
I can get there right away.
If I could build a repair facility right here, that'd be dope. Excellent, 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 gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we don't have to put mortar units
Ready
far.
to deliver.
There's a little land speeder right here, just revving its engines. Okay.
Hover tank is on the ground, sir. I hope you're sending me towards the bucket. Hover tank ready for service.
Okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
Ready
Cool.
for command.
I didn't want to lose the tank, so let's get them all repaired really quick.
All lights are green.
Let's move forward.
Ready and able, sir.
These guys are chilling in the bushes, dude.
Ready to deliver.
Just get me into battle, sir.
Okay. Damn, those things are
Hover tank is ready for
weak.
action, sir.
Okay, let's move towards this northern landing zone right here.
Sir.
We'll cover.
Hover transport activated.
Okay.
Ready for command.
All right, all transport units, make your
Initiating
move up.
transit. Circuit established.
Let's Let's put a sensor node up, see what we got around us.
All lights are green.
Blaster charged and ready.
Okay.
On my way, sir.
Does this say the range?
Ready to deliver. Preparing assault salvo.
Okay, let's get the infantry units right here,
Give us
or
the word,
the
General. Overtake
anti-vehicle, trained anti-vehicle units.
ready. Trooper geared up.
Oh, there's their
I've got a
base.
blaster pack ready for those bucketheads.
We gained a command
Yes,
post.
sir.
Ready for command.
Okay,
Have a transport
I guess we win.
I've got a clear channel.
It's very easy to get kind of lost in the combat, though.
This battle is ours.
Okay, well, hey, that happened. We won.
Alert and active, sir.
It's very easy to kind of get lost in the combat because so much is just happening all over the place. But I like it. It takes it's a lot of practice, because I mean I think this mod and AOTR have some of the most extensive ground combat I've ever played. Honestly, like, we're being realistic here. Just the sheer amount of shit that can happen is impressive. Okay. Let's see what else we should do next. We got a long way to go, people. We got a long way to go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the Empire's over there. I almost said the Republic. The Empire's over there. Felucia is just stacked. Stacked isn't even a fair word for that planet. We'll let all of our mining facilities kind of build up. Oh. Can I put more here? Population minimal. So wait, what does population actually mean? Is there actual information on this? Tactics are rebellion, millions, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I think certain planets have a limit of how much stuff you can actually physically put on it, which is what doesn't bother me.
Coordinates for hyperspace jump.
Okay, so yeah, that's the case. That's the case. Sith Resurgence. Oh, so these guys actually move too. All the minor factions move. Holy smokes. One thing I will say with Empire War Remake, if you come here for, like, I guess you could argue a realistic Star Wars experience, I think you're going to be disappointed, because the entirety of the mod is, well, combat feels phenomenal. The entirety of the mod, from the Galactic Conquest to the factions available, is really just like a big sandbox simulator, you could say. Okay, so you can build up to 3 of this. But yeah, this mod, it functions really as just a massive sandbox sim, and there's so many units, so many different factions, so many, many things, which is kind of funny, because I remember back when the mod was first being developed, that was the direction the creators did not want to really go towards initially. But over time, it's just really developed into a big, huge culmination of a lot of different things, and I like it. I like it a lot, honestly. I think it's a lot of fun, and the battles are significantly more enjoyable than I think a lot of people can realize. I'm actually going to stop production on that. Get production on the Liberator class going. So far, I'm not getting too much lag with the Galactic Conquest either, which was a big problem for a lot of people that have been testing the mod. But yeah. Okay, so the other factions are just on a roll right now. They're just capturing everything. Let's see, we'll put one more here. How many of these can we... Damn, how many of these can we build? Okay, so I'm gonna assume when it says populations are high, that means that's only how much you can actually truly build. I wonder why we have this probe droid. I'm pretty certain that's just homage to. Pretty certain it's just homage to The Empire Strikes Back. That's gotta be the only real reason that's like there. Okay, so man, there's so many ships. I don't even want to think about fighting Star Destroyers here. Star Destroyers are very scary in this. And these guys build up quickly. They build up. Oh, he's got Hammerhead Corvettes. What in the world? Is the only hammerhead you're ever gonna get? Stop asking us. Okay, and then we've got Darth Nihilus, which is just named Masked Entity. I've already read the description, so I'll leave it up here for you to read.
Construction complete.
Okay. Okay, we're now led by a significantly powerful, or a very powerful Liberator class. Let's build some Rebel Starfighters to supplement this ever-growing majestic fleet.
Construction complete.
This is good to go over here. Let's go ahead and put a base here. We're gonna be spending a lot of money.
Ready for orders.
I think we've finished building our third one over here. All right, we can plop one more on this planet. I don't think the number of structures you can build is limited. Yeah, I don't think that's really limited. It seems like you pretty much have free reign to kind of build whatever you want for, it seems like there's a limit per buildable item, obviously. Like golems, you only can build one of, you can only build one of certain structures, but overall, there isn't really too much of a true limitation. We want to get these mining facilities going. The larger number of these we have, the better. Actually, there we go. We'll do that, and then we'll try to launch another space battle. We'll try fighting, maybe the Imperials above Selenon. Ooh, they've got scimitar bombers. These things are ridiculous. Let's see, anti-large, ion torpedo, heavily armed, jamming pod, support, multi-role. It has proton torpedoes, ion torpedoes.
Bombers at the ready.
It's pretty damn powerful.
Bombers reporting in.
Okay,
Construction complete.
this fleet's looking pretty damn good so far. We might need a couple more frigates here and there. Probably some quasars too.
Unit in
Okay,
production.
we'll pop those in production. Okay, this is, oh, we've got a lot more buildable than I thought. Interesting. Both and assault frigates. Oh, we've got different variants of, okay. So this kind of lets you see the standard loadouts for almost everything. But, wow, we got so much we can build. Look at all the Corvette options, the frigate options. We can't build any capital ships for obvious reasons. Wow, we have so many build options, dude. I actually kind of want to try building, what are these advanced loadouts? Gunship loadout, 2 Gonzales, 1X4, 1 K-Wing squadron, Jesus. Support loadout, so you can get some ARC 170s.
Construction
We just got the advanced loadout. Standard.
Unit in
Okay.
production.
So yeah, well, like I said, we're playing on easy, so the AI shouldn't be too aggressive in this, I want to say. Yeah, like I said, the key thing right now is to get our money up. Our money is so crucial.
Building under construction.
Let's put more mining facilities on
Constructed.
this planet.
Building under construction.
Same with Cernpedal. The mineral deposits are mild, so you know. Unimportant arid planet in the outer rim populated by a humanoid race with a low level of technology. Damn, unimportant. Noted. Imagine somebody calling your planet unimportant.
Constructing unit.
Okay, we'll just get a plethora of Y-Wings going over here. This is about as big as this planet's gonna get. We can put a
Y-Wing
level
here.
2 colony here, which is what we'll go ahead and do. I want to expand this region specifically so we can kind of hopefully reach Sullust by the next video or so. So I'll try to build up a lot of this off screen. Also, there are a lot of Imperial like trader forces, whatever you want to call them. And here's some of the hero units too. We've got Admiral Harkov in the Protector. I'll leave his description here for you, but it's a victory class or a Ventory. I don't think it was. I think that might be a spelling error. The Grand Admiral Zarin in the Predominant. I think this is from one of the new Vader comics or something. I don't remember. But yeah, we've also got the CSI remnants over here. We've got some down here at Hypori. They don't have even remotely large fleets at all. The Republic Loyalist fleet's pretty damn big too. Got Teth. Some other. I'm surprised this isn't part of CSI Loyalists. I guess the Empire technically did conquer Cato Nemoidia, so it makes sense. Metches, Yagadul. These all have the potential to be CSI remnant fleets, but that would be a little ridiculous for them to have that many planets after the Clone Wars.
Bombers
Got Geyser Delso over here in Mustafar.
at your command.
Okay, yeah, that's what we got over there. So we're gonna just spend some time building up our resources a little bit, getting prepped for a new space battle.
Construction complete.
We've got two different Quasar, or we've got two different Liberator type loadouts over here. We'll go ahead and build our last gas refinery, get that out of the way. These all take a population points, unfortunately, so we're slowly running out of space for everything. Let's see. But yeah, it's the ground combat feels really good, but it can be a little tough to keep track of sometimes. Sir? Huh. Well, the corporate sector is pushing them. This is bizarre having like separate sub-factions in Remake right now. This is like extremely trippy.
Coordinates for hyperspace jump.
I kind of want to try and challenge them, but I highly doubt we'll win. I like legitimately do not believe we'll win against these guys. They've got so much firepower. So that's 20, that's 10, that's 20. So he's gonna be in the Centurion class, which is not easy to kill. And we're gonna need more fighters to deal with that to begin with. Okay, we've got more population points to really work with.
Construction complete.
I think you need a level 2 station to even begin construction on Starfighter Shipyards. We'll see after this finishes building. Okay. There's so much to keep track of, dude. Like honestly, I've kept myself in the dark intentionally for this mod. So seeing everything now in fruition is just like blowing my freaking brain right now. Okay, so we have the option to build more orbital facilities above Bespin, but I think I'm going to invest heavily into our starfighter production. Just a smidgen. We'll get some of the turbo laser loadouts, the B-Wing,
Ready for orders.
get all this kind of stuff going. The B-Wings take up a lot of population points. 4. I think all starfighters take up some pretty hefty spots. Yeah, they do.
Vehicle in production.
Y-Wing
Okay.
squadron reporting.
This is definitely going to be at least an hour-long video, bare minimum. There's a lot to really just all take in.
Beginning construction.
Next, before we launch this assault, let's go ahead and cue the construction of our trading hubs. Get that going. Damn, they are heavily armed. I wonder if they're just getting all those units from Malachor. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we want to start taking some of these sectors.
Waiting orders.
And then we'll put one more Liberator in production. 'Cause I have a lot of faith in the Liberator for some reason right now.
Reporting.
Do we have any assault frigates? We actually don't. Let's 86 that idea and put in production some of these other units instead. This should have, let's see. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna want to build a couple of the TIE classes too. A few of the TIE Pod class frigates. Let's get that all in production. We're gonna need all we can to take down the Sith resurgence. Okay.
Construction complete.
The Hutt cartel is making its moves up this direction too. We're gonna have to be careful, man. There's so many factions to deal
Assault
with.
frigate here.
These smaller factions pretty much have culminated all their forces into one singular fleet. So if we take those out early on, I think we essentially deal a bit of a death blow to those factions.
Hyperspace.
But again, we're far from doing that.
Moving out.
Okay. This probe droid lags the hell out of the GC for some reason. I'm not gonna be moving that anymore. Let's go ahead and put you guys down here. Okay, I wonder if that population number is how many units you can hold on the planet. 5, so what is this? 1, 2. No, okay, so that's not it. Okay, so but yeah, the sort of administrative offices on urban planets, electric space casino. Okay, we can build a lot with this actually. Let's put this in production.
Under construction.
Let's see if we can get that space casino, because that's Bespin. We might actually get a cool little space casino with that. I don't wonder what are they doing? They kind of stopped attacking a little bit. Is it because we got the difficulty on a lower tier? So the AI is just like,
Prepare the jump to hyperspace.
Okay. That's pretty much all said and done. I think we're ready to get going. Once this ship arrives, we'll go ahead and try and take out this fleet. I don't know what these hammerheads have for weapons. One ancient Sith fighter squadron. Oh man, I've always loved the description of this unit. Okay, these guys are all pretty heavily armed and armored, so we won't take it for granted. With what the hell is this? Holy, there's so many structures, dude. Wait. I put this in production and it's already given me the option to build this.
Building started.
Okay, we'll upgrade that, I guess, too. There's so, all right. That's enough staring at the UI for 10 minutes. Let's see what we can do. I think we've got a decently large enough force to kind of deal with everything here. Let's go ahead and fight the Sith resurgence before they actually take over the planet and are able to do any actual damage and conquer it and whatnot. Widow's Whale.
Construction complete.
These are all Victory class Star Destroyers, I believe.
Tactical battle.
Let me take one more good look at this. I think these are all Victory classes. Oh, he commands a Lokrahulk. Noted. Okay. Noted. That guy commands a big boy ship. Here we go. Let's see if hopefully we can take on this fleet. Oh my, it's dark. Holy smokes, it's actually really dark.
What's on your mind?
I mean, this is realistic. Some planets are like this, so I like the different environments. I don't think these will be commonplace either. I am surprised this is for Felucia though.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay. Let's call in our Liberator classes. Dude, I can't see shit.
Coordinates for hyperspace jump.
Okay.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Setting course.
We're on the literal far edge of the map. Let's see what the X4 gunship can do. The ACOM built X4 gunship is a fire support gunship with extra files, fire Okay. Okay, so don't send them after bombers. Got it.
Jumping to light speed. Jump to hyperspace.
Let's call in all of our hefty defty units. We can't see shit. I have to picture what they look like. Okay, assault frigates. And then we'll call them pretty much all of our bomber boys. Which sounds like a rock band. The Bomber Boys. Fleet commander gonna cruise movement at the cost 20% shield strength. That's such a terrible drawback, but we'll call it for the funsies. If you can kind of see it, the Liberator class design for this model is kind of based off the Alliance cruiser from Mass Effect, actually. The developer of this mod, Jeroen, is a big fan of Mass Effect. Some of his unit designs will have a bit of a similarity to Mass Effect units, depending on the unit. Anyway. What are these good against? Oh shit! Wait. Oh, that's right. Garrison unit cost. Use this squadron will invoke a cost of 330 credits. I'm just reading this to make sure. So it's a dogfighter. Okay. Let's get all these Y-Wings grouped up. Damn, that's actually scary. Like you can legitimately lose a lot from these units. Note it, man. Okay, let's all move out the way. They're slowly moving up towards us. Okay.
We got a delivery to make.
Okay. Yeah, it is pitch black out here right now. We are fighting literally in the dark. This is terrifying. I wonder if the B-Wing turbo laser variant has a different animation. I don't think it does. Okay.
We're wasting time. Firing up the engines.
Okay, here we go.
Roger that.
Let's see what we can do
U-wing
here.
standing by. Let's make it happen. You guys need a lift?
I am actually super hungry right now. Okay. I'm actually looking at this in OBS right now just to see how dark it is.
Sure.
I know for a fact people are going to probably complain about this, because people complained about the super dark space maps too. So super dark orbital maps are probably not going to be a fan favorite. Also, I think retreating is now like 45 seconds long. Units will slowly retreat and then, ooh, that's actually something to take into consideration. We can't retreat. Oh shit.
We got a delivery to make.
I just thought about that. Okay.
We're wasting time. All right, let's do it.
We still don't have a line of sight on these guys yet.
Underway. Moving into position.
Come on.
U-wing standing by.
Copy.
Eventually we got to see them, right? Jesus Christ. This is a terrible idea.
I copy.
This is actually arguably the worst thing I've ever decided to do. Fighters, let's get in there. Let's try to see what damage we can deal to these guys.
We got a delivery to make.
Fleet, maintain your distance just for a little bit. They're not doing a lot towards shields though. Let's let our fighters get forward.
We're wasting time.
Cruiser reporting.
Marauder classes, focus your fire down on that guy.
U-wing standing by. You guys need a lift?
Holy! Back off! I repeat, back off! Back off! Back off! That's a lot of laser fire coming in.
We got a delivery to make.
Holy smokes, dude!
We're wasting time.
Y-wing here.
Oh shit! I just de-grouped all the Y-wings.
Y-wing standing by.
There we go.
Form up.
U-wing standing by.
Gold wing reporting in.
Okay. Oh no, this is bad. We need you over here right now, ASAP.
Your orders, Gold wing.
All fighters, back off! Back off! Back off! Back off! Back off! Go! 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 Get the hell out of there!
We got a delivery to make.
Y-wing here. Enemy in range.
We're wasting time.
Y-wing standing by.
There's just so much happening right now.
All weapons go.
U-wing standing by.
Okay.
You guys need a lift?
Enemy incoming.
We got
Okay.
a delivery to make.
You've earned a little R&R.
We're wasting time.
We're actively losing money in this battle.
Reporting in.
U-wing standing by.
Getting hot here.
Okay. This is bad. Let's get into the thick of it. Let's go.
I'm set.
You guys need a lift?
Cannons and shields are fully charged.
Han, get the hell out of there.
We got a delivery to make.
Your orders, Gold leader. Lock on all primary targets. Got your spot. Intercept those strike
We're
fighters
wasting
before they
time.
launch their warheads.
Commencing sweep.
Cannons and shields are fully
This is insanity.
Standing by.
Y-wing here. Starting our attack run.
Point one.
Y-wing standing by.
All right, so the money incursions aren't terrible.
Head home before your ship falls apart.
You guys need a lift?
One of them escaped. Yes, Commander.
Okay, there's so much freaking laser fire. I mentally cannot keep up with what's happening right now.
We
Holy
got a
smokes.
delivery to make.
Ready
Okay.
for orders. Command.
Full power weapons. So you guys, let's focus our fire on the closest interdictor class cruiser.
Targeting the gravity.
Yes, Commander.
We're wasting time.
Okay.
U-wing standing by.
Holding position.
There's so many freaking. There's so much of everything out here right now.
Got him.
Let's maintain these positions just a little bit, everybody. Bombers? What the hell am I shooting at right now?
Good aim. As ordered.
We got a delivery to make.
Like, I promise I'm not trying to be dramatic. I straight up cannot see.
We're wasting time.
Getting a lock. The number 5 craft is mine.
Standing by.
Hey, you get out of here.
Lost 11. Yes, Commander. We've lost 6.
U-wing standing by.
I legitimately cannot keep track of what's happening right now.
You got it, sir. I copy.
I'm with you.
I see them. We took them out. You got it, sir.
I'm with you.
They've got us
Okay. Let's concentrate all of our bomber efforts to probably taking out the interdictors because we might have to retreat. I legitimately cannot keep track of what's happening right now.
We got a delivery to make. That'll make our job a lot easier. Ready to engage.
Reporting.
Ready for action.
They're jammed.
Waiting order. Standing by.
Okay.
Reporting. I read.
Intercept those
Antilles, you get the heck out of there.
I'm on him.
Beginning attack pattern beta.
Let's show them a thing or two.
Weapons on.
I think we're gonna lose this liberator.
Send us out a flying line. Send us out a flying line. Go up.
Okay, that's one down. Let's see if we can keep breaking through and hitting the rest of the shield generators or the interdiction field things, gravity well generators. I can't keep up with what's happening though, honestly.
Choose your reinforcements.
Like I'm like legitimately like kind of struggling right now.
You guys need a lift. This baby's got a few surprises left in her.
Okay. Both of our liberators have completely run out of juice. It's just a matter of finding the rest of the damn interdictors now. Okay. Most of their fighters are dead. Let's at least try to destroy some of these.
Designated target destroyed. Intercept those warheads at once.
Okay, if we call in Garnbell Iblis, is he going to screw us over? He kinda is,
Copy, sir.
but we need help.
Moving ahead.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Gotta be a madman to want to fight on this planet. Okay,
Bombers at the ready. Bombers reporting in.
okay, let's just go.
I'm jamming the target.
There's so many interdictors.
Intercept those strike fighters before they launch their warhead.
Form up. Target confirmed.
We got a delivery to make.
I don't know what to do.
Intercept those warheads at once.
Like at this current point in time, our goal is to straight up just get rid of as many of these guys as shields as we can, or interdictors.
The number 2 craft is mine.
Because at the current point in time, we are absolutely getting
On the
demolished.
primary target.
Copy.
Yeah, there's just way too many. I can't see them. It's making targeting vectors super hard and complicated.
Waiting for further orders.
Forming up. Got him now.
Ignoring designated target.
Okay. I think it's safe to say we go retreat.
Can't hold out
Yes,
any
sir.
longer.
Yes, Commander.
All forces,
Ready.
retreat. Retreat.
Engines at full.
There's still one more left?
Y-wing squad.
Where? Oh, this son of a bitch. Okay.
Starting my run.
Oh, this is bad.
I'm dropping chat.
We're wasting time.
Okay. Excellent. Now we can retreat.
I can hold it.
Watch while you're flying.
We've got 38 seconds left, dude. Holy shit. That's insanity. How does this work?
Flying.
Fighters, don't stop moving.
U-wing standing by.
Stay on target.
An eye out for those fighters.
All my CMD just
Stay calm, I'm coming.
I might as well just auto-resolve then. I know units are supposed to, when they retreat with this system, they're supposed to retreat like one at a time. I think. I'm not a fan of that retreat system. That is not a... Unless I just don't understand how to use it appropriately. And I might be just missing something because that just seems way too bad. I don't... Somebody's got to break that one down for me a little bit. Because, yeah, that's just... That's just tough. We hardly put a dent in that fleet too. Oof. Yeah, retreating is very different. Okay, so we might just stop right here for now, because I actually have to run to the grocery store in a minute anyway. We're gonna stop right here, and in the next episode, we'll try to make some improvements. We're gonna do a lot of building off screen and kind of getting all of our money and stuff kind of sorted. Yeah, I gotta figure out how the retreat system works though, because yeah, that was not good. We lost everything, literally everything. Won't be hard to replace all of it, but that's not the point.
Upgrade
So
complete.
yeah. All right, everybody. I'm gonna dip. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like on it and sub to the channel for more Star Wars and the gaming content. I think the mod overall is really phenomenal. That map in particular is a little too hard to see on. The space ones weren't so bad. That one's tough to see on,
Upgrade
if you ask me. I could be wrong. That one in particular was a little tough to see on, and I don't fully understand how retreating works. So like I said, so I can break that down in the comments, I would appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Like I said, leave a like on the video, sub to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey you, do you like clothes? Everybody likes clothes. You have to wear clothes, otherwise you're gonna go to jail. Boy, do I have a proposition for all of you guys. I've partnered with an amazing company called Illusion Clothing. I'm gonna leave a link for the website in the description below, and I want you, yeah, you, to go check them out because they have some pretty damn nice stuff. No, seriously, and when you go check them out, use code JTGamer with a 3 and 7E for 50% off of your next checkout. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoy the video, and I'll see you later.